As you can see from the intro, we had some pretty bad storms last night. There was so much lightning and so much rain. Just going to get the tools and get set up, and we'll get started on doing some mechanical on a rest day. Workshop time. So we're going to set up a little workshop class, sort of the Italian master class. And come on in and have a look at our workshop. So during our time here in France and Italy, we have so many problems with bikes because of the extra heat and the extra load on the bikes. Sometimes what happens is you get some creaks and clunks, brake pads wear out, shoe cleats go, headsets get noisy, new handlebar tape, new tyres, all sorts of stuff. This is one of our bikes. These bikes get completely stripped and rebuilt at least once during the 2-month stay. So this bike's had the bottom bracket done, the rear cassette done, new brake pads. We've pulled the headset apart, replaced both bearings, new handlebar tape. But today what we have is we have wheel buckles, we've got bent hangers, the gears don't work on one of them. Front derailleur is dropping the chain, and it's all really simple stuff that as a mechanic we can fix really easily. We would really like them to actually participate, and they're really, really keen, so they're going to come in a minute. But I'll just show you through our workshop. We can do absolutely anything here. We've got virtually every tool we need to pull the bike apart. We have 2 kits with spare parts and all the different spoke keys and different types of grease and all sorts of stuff for doing whatever we need to do is all in here somewhere, but it's pretty hard to find. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll get the bike out of the stand, we'll invite a few clients in and we'll start working with them and see if they want to get their hands dirty.
Really cool.
You do this, Sue.
So that's got to go in there, Sue.
Okay.
I'll be your lucky.
Okay.
Tools.
Scalpel.
With fingers you can't cross thread it with fingers, it just gets tight. Got to go that way. So if you're tightening, you put it that way, and if you're loosening, you put it that way.
Rightio.
Okay. Rightio. So now, what do you think of the alignment of that? Look from the top.
It's still
look from the back.
pointing down.
Rightio. So we're going to go. Do you want to try this on your own this time? Don't touch that bit. That's dirty. Okay. So do this.
So do
Can
that.
I just show you
Yeah,
the way to do this? Grab the derailleur like that.
Yeah.
Right. And you get it nearby.
Yeah.
Like that. Put the tool in and just get it nearby.
Rightio.
And you can flex this around, and someone's going to hold the work stand.
The cameraman.
And
Okay, so
get
you're
it
grabbing
that,
everything.
and then I'll just move it up like that until it's right, and then
Until it's
start.
moving right.
You'll need to put that thumb underneath because you're going to put it like that. That's
Yeah.
it.
I need to be able to do
Yeah.
it.
Now twist it more, so that because the V screws touch
Yeah.
it.
I need to
More.
be able to do this stuff. That's it.
All right.
Yeah, so now I just need to do a little hand doobly like that.
Yeah, just firm. This is really important with all gear adjustment for anything. There's limit screws, there's a B screw, and there's an adjustment screw. The limit screws absolutely stop the derailleur going into the spokes,
Yep.
if it's straight that is, and absolutely stop the chain from going down in between the frame here. There's a daylight gap between the chain and the next cog.
So this is this little bit just in here, is it?
Yep.
Okay, I can see daylight.
Good. That is too. Okay, and I can see daylight through there too. Okay, so if we've got the limit screw on one, right, and I pull this to make sure it's all the way down so there's not another gear there. If I click it once, it should change. That changes perfectly. So, as tension rises on this with the spring and this rises with the cable, and there might be a little bit of slack in the bush here, it might go out of adjustment depending on how old it is as we go further upward, because there's more spring tension as we go up. Just one by one, go up, getting no chain noise. Now I'm going to check the top limit screw. This is the most important screw on the bike. And your B screw here is too high. This has got to be 6mm from here to here. And at the moment it's about 12. So we're going to loosen this one off. Okay, now look.
Okay.
So I'll just go down one and then up one to see how it looks. Now what that does, if this is correct, it gets more chain wrap around. The front and top jockey wheel's closer to the action here,
Yeah.
so you get more positive changes.
Yeah.
If you go too close and it touches, that's when you get that growly sort
Yeah,
of
yeah.
which also sounds similar to your chain ward and your cassette. You really want sort of nice, crisp changes, because if it changes up really
I like that.
sharp,
I'm happy with that. That's good.
if it changes up really sharp, it just kind of hesitates a bit, then you can just put a quarter of a turn out of that. and get it to be the same. So now it's changing down just a little bit sharper. It changes usually a bit sharper because more chain tension means the chain can't flex as much.
Okay.
Changes beautiful. Now
That's
within
fantastic.
correct adjustment, there's probably maybe more than quarter of a turn, maybe even half a turn, and still be within adjustment. But there's sharp adjustment and then there's functional adjustment. So it's ripper for Peter.
That's fantastic. Yeah, great talking. Oh, okay.
Just so you don't touch the tire.
Brilliant.
Good.
That is absolutely brilliant, Warren.
All right.
I owe you a beer. Yeah.
Just go all the way down. Everything's completely out of adjustment. It's all completely stuffed up. That was close. So the first thing you need to do is work out whether the parameters are right.
Right.
The outside limit screws.
Think of the bowling alley for kids when they put the little guards up.
Yeah. Usually, just so you
So you
know,
go to there, and then we'll
this is a high gear and this is a low gear,
Yeah.
and you can see a little H there.
That's like the
And put a
lower.
little twist in the chain just to kick things off.
No, we don't need to do that.
Okay.
So that was the lower screw.
That's the low screw up here.
Yeah.
So
alright,
just
it's-
remember, when referring to low, they're always referring to the low gear, not the low column.
I'm assuming that on the DI2, those parameter screws are still there.
Yep, parameter screws and B screws there, but just the index adjustment knob's not.
Yeah, and then in that case, that little electronic thing you push in to
micro.
yeah. So that's been the micro adjustment.
Yeah, so what I did was I pushed the electronic thing to go into program mode, and then get the micro adjustment right, because you usually do that in fourth cog, and then you run a system check through the gears and it's all right. Because if it knows it's right in fourth, it should be right in everything else.
Yeah, because I'm.
So why don't we
way
fix
in.
that?
Yeah.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
We have enough.
I thought I was going to catch him having a piss. Here he was.
No, I thought you were going to come around this side. I was going to do the same thing.
We've done all the bikes, everything's packed up, everyone's gone back to their room or gone for a little bit of a walk. We'll be able to head out in the morning, everyone's brakes work, everyone's gears work, all the creaks and clunks are gone, and everybody learnt a little bit too, so that's just that little bit extra.